before it's too late.
I cannot wait to talk about my revelation with Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
That shit was. We'll talk about it.
Indubitably.
We need to plan out some conventions to go to and capture footage and stuff for the stream.
I just sent you guys a picture of what my iPad looks like so I can see the timestamps and then also make them on my iPad.
I just see Gene Woo flipping us
Why
off.
did I get flipped off? Yeah.
That's a wallpaper I wanted to just send in because I liked it. It's my current background on my phone.
Oh.
So after that, though, after that.
I was like, that's a hell of a note. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
The scene that like the manga panel that happens in, fire! I can't wait for Trevor to get to it.
I'm on the red gate right now.
Ooh, you're on the red gate. I think this is the
Yeah.
one where that guy comes out of randomly. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
the red gate's his gate, isn't it? For his key.
No, red gate's the one where he was trying to take that one girl into to scare her away from being a hunter.
The high school
And-
girl. Yeah.
And it's supposed
Hunter
to be
Cha
a-
sneaks in like after the
Yeah,
fight.
it's supposed to be a C rank gate, and then as soon as everybody enters except Jinwoo's like, oh shit, and he's like, tell them to
He's
get
like,
their
well,
best-
guess I gotta try this time.
Yeah. So and then he gets sucked in, and it turns into a red gate. And I'm at the part where he's just met the boss of that gate.
Yeah. It's the ice guy, isn't it?
Yeah, the Night King from Game of Thrones, basically.
Yeah, where he tells him, what do they call them? The voices in my head just keep telling me to kill humans, but it's
kill
not telling me
humans.
to kill you.
Yeah, so you're not human.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A little foreshadowing, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to talk about it, so I need you to finish it, because,
I'm trying to drag it out, believe it or not. I'm on
not me,
I'm on
bro.
the
I
fourth-
fucking...
I'm on the fourth one now, but let's see. on the books. I'm even further.
Not me, dude. I powered through it. I was like, I need to know everything. I'm gonna reread them as the new mangas come out that I can buy.
New one comes out in a few weeks too.
I know, can't wait. Alright, so everything looks good on Twitch's end. I don't know who has the YouTube one pulled up. Oh, we've
I
already
got
got a
a
couple
couple
of viewers
viewers.
low key, so. Cause it's the best friends forever, best friends forever, best friends forever. Ring.
I thought it was Ding.
No, because it's literally a ring.
Just now learned that. And we are good on YouTube.
Sweet. Damien,
Although
it
it
is up
said-
to you to change the
Still
name.
says villain art, Damien.
Alright, I'm getting over to that now.
Yeah.
I just realized that when I meant to do that today before we did all this.
It's all good. It's an easy fix.
Wow, Damien. Wow.
I know. I'm a
One
piece of
job.
shit.
On
I'm a
top
piece
of
of
the
shit.
itinerary, which is another job, and on top of finding content, which is another job,
How dare you?
and
Fuck
it.
and editing the videos, which is another job,
Yeah.
and then you job.
Yeah,
you,
you're-
you do.
Isn't your Matt Pat is leaving game theory?
Who?
Matt Pat,
Who the fuck is that?
guy that does game theories or whatever.
I have no idea who that is or what that is.
Pretty much, he just makes theories about games.
Tell him
And
to explain the
games.
entire lore of Kingdom Hearts to me like I'm 5.
He probably could.
Oh, I know he could. But I need to explain to me like I'm 5, though, for realsies, because that shit is so convoluted, it's crazy.
I'm replaying through them right now too. Well, I'm on the first one still. The first one I love it because it's so simple. It's not completely shoved up its own ass yet.
I want to put little gifs in that blank, like those black spaces. Like, I want to put a gif of an anime character on one side and then like all the socials on the other. I think that'd be cool.
That would be nice. Can you do that? Is that a thing?
It is a thing. I could do that. I can't do it right now that I'm actively streaming, but I can do it. And it'll be a little trickier once your Sing is on too, because then obviously all that dead space will be gone. But I can still add that like around us, like for the thing. And I want to find not copyrighted like slow-mo anime music like at Manga and play it like quietly in the background.
Or like lo-fi beats is what you want.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Lo-fi beats.
I had those on the other day when I was reading. It was actually kind of nice.
It is very peaceful, actually. And the fact that he had the One Piece song. One Piece song.
I mean, typically there is a One Piece song.
Song.
Alright, episode title has changed. It's episode 9. Best starter anime and solo leveling reactions.
Let's fucking go! It's 7:31, so we really probably should go, you know?
Yeah, you know, maybe get on schedule at some point in our life. Alright,
Nah, fuck that.
so everybody, this is Weeb or Die. We got Damien, Manuel, and Trevor. Yesenia's not with us today because she's gotta fucking work. So,
Lame-o. Hopefully she doesn't
hold on,
watch this episode.
I got something for this. Alright. So, first thing on the news today is, we're gonna discuss the future of the channel. We're not like Matt Pat, we're not quitting yet. I don't
Too
think.
soon.
But we are killing somebody off.
We gonna sacrifice!
So the plan is now a permanent schedule and not all over the place like we have been doing. We're trying to take this more serious. As serious as you can be about anime, I suppose.
Sounds lame.
While
And,
still working a normal 9 to 5 as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the lame part,
yeah,
honestly.
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah. That's mostly why the schedule has always been all over the place. Not so much Manuel and Trevor, they seem to have it down pretty good, but I know Yesenia and myself are struggling between retail and hospital jobs, so
Yeah, it's pretty
we've
nice making
decided
your own
just from here
schedule
on-
at work.
I was almost there.
That's true. That's your villain.
Our new permanent scheduling time is we're gonna do Wednesdays, so we're gonna dub Wednesdays as Weeb Wednesdays.
Weeb or Die
And
Wednesdays.
Weeb or Die Wednesdays. There we go.
Because I don't know if
And
Weeb Wednesdays is
our
copyrighted or
time is
not.
7:30. Yeah.
7:30
We should
sharp.
probably go 7:30.
Damien.
It was you this time.
Yeah, it was.
And my DoorDash guy put my order at another person's house.
Facts.
So, you know, that's gonna be the time every Wednesday, 7:30 sharp. I guess forbidding a holiday or major holiday or family function that would indicate why we couldn't do it, but Wednesday is gonna be the definite live stream. I think we're gonna start re-uploading the videos probably by Friday if we can get it edited down. Um, we also want to get, you know, feedback from everybody. Let us know what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear.
Yeah, what animes do you want
want
us to talk about?
I was gonna say, solo leveling is definitely gonna be a part of mine, Manuel's, and I think Damien's starting to hop on board. It's gonna be a part of our big part of our future. We were even talking about doing something
It's
called.
gonna be a weekly. It'll be a weekly thing.
We were thinking about doing a special episode to solo, call it Solo Sundays, because I think we believe it airs. New episodes air on Sunday. I don't know if that's
Saturday.
in Japan. Saturday. Okay.
Well, from what I can gather, it's Saturday, but it's like for our time, it's like midnight or something.
So yeah, so Sunday. So watch it and then discuss. We'll do full spoilers. We'll try to give everybody a heads up and stuff like that. But yeah, just doing reviews on what's going to be the most popular, what we expect from it, what we want. And if there's any other animes that you guys might be interested in, let us know so we can jot it down, get to watching.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely, we want to get recommendations so we can give everybody what they want. And
the fans want
like
Yu Yu Hakusho. Everybody rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho at least 3 times.
No, they don't.
Everybody do what Trevor wants. Apparently,
nobody wants a 30-year-old anime.
Still looks better than most today.
The hot take.
I said
hot take. Hot take. So the other thing that we have is, just we're gonna try and stay up to date on the socials too. Maybe communicate throughout the week, other than just 10 minutes before saying, "Hey, we're going fucking live." And that's gonna be Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to fucking call it. And we're gonna make a Facebook, and we are working on getting our TikTok up and running and having highlights, and I think we're gonna do highlights on there, and we'll probably do shorts on the YouTube as well. You guys got anything else you need to put in that you can think of before we move on to our next topic?
Run it!
All right. So, we're doing this new segment, call it the Manga Book Club, but we're kind of just lumping it in this week with what we're watching as well. So I'll go ahead and start off. Last week we went to Manga. I got the Yamcha. I was reincarnated as Yamcha in Kaiju number 8. Read both of them. Both of them are fire. This one, fucking hilarious. I'm gonna let Trevor borrow this the next time I see him. Because, I shit you not, some of the funniest shit I've read. And then Kaiju number 8, I know this is coming out in April. So, I wanted to try and read on this before it came out. So I could get a better understanding of it. And so far, fire. I recommend it to everybody.
That's why I got so balls deep into solo leveling. I was like, I need to know everything before the anime drops.
Yeah, which we will definitely be talking about that, because that is actually one of our... That'll be our first topic today, because I know you guys are deep in the manga right now. I am not. So...
That's my manga.
I keep that thing on him.
Yep.
And then my big thing, my wife and I finished Attack on Titan. This is our first time fucking watching it. It's a phenomenal show, a fucking masterpiece. Like, Chef's kiss.
Eren Yeager. Go.
Bro, so fucking good. I cried, not even gonna lie, a couple times.
So many times throughout the anime. The Commander Erwin scene, when they all go to die against the Beast Titan. Oh my god.
Say spoiler alert if you're about to say something.
Trevor, it's been like 5 years since that episode aired.
Well, that's just saying.
Okay. Spoiler alert. Uh, so yes, that speech before they go out there
Gets me every time.
had me wanting to run through a brick wall.
Facts.
Not gonna lie. And I'll tell you what, the final part, phenomenal. I don't know how you could have wrapped it up any better than that. And, there's so many plot twists and turns that this show had throughout the whole series. Just a fucking great show. And I'm glad I actually waited as long as I did, because I got to watch it all in one shot, and nothing was like waiting and then going, oh fuck, I don't remember that happening.
Right.
That was me.
And that, I mean, the show was beautiful.
It made me
In the
lose
most
interest a few
twisted
times.
way possible. And it actually gave me one of my now favorite openings, the rumbling. Fucking fire. It's on loop now.
I saw. He just texted. I just saw the text like 2 seconds ago.
Oh,
Hi, Caitlin.
yeah, he was.
David said hi.
I waved.
Fucking waved.
I didn't tell her I waved.
She walked away.
Text her.
But I'm gonna tell everybody, just fucking watch Attack on Titan. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Or what you're doing with your
Do it.
life. Nothing matters until you've watched AOT.
I don't know how the fuck I could power through 100 episodes of a fucking anime, but I'm stuck on. the
Bro,
fucking
once it's
TV
got
thing
its
I'm
teeth
doing.
in you, it's raps, bro.
I think that's what it is. It's the pacing. I was telling Allison this, like, Naruto's not bad. It has its moments, but there's a lot of time where it's like, you have downtime. Attack on Titan does not give you downtime.
KJK is not
And the
like
little
that
bit of
either.
downtime- the little bit of time that it does give you, it's not long. You're sitting there wondering, okay, what fuckery is about to happen now?
Yeah.
And for that, that's all I've been reading and watching, so I'll leave it to you guys now.
I did have something I wanted to ask Manuel about this. So you loved Attack on Titan so much. Manuel, what would you say? Attack on Titan or Naruto Shippuden? Because I'm thinking if we get Damien, if you say Attack on Titan is great, but Naruto Shippuden just a little bit above it.
I've said Naruto Shippuden is my favorite anime of all time, and that was after completing Attack on Titan and a million other anime. Because like Naruto is like one of the first like big animes that I've seen, and it still holds up to like I've told you guys this before. I've talked about it on the podcast before, but I got so invested in Naruto. I got into I got into the lore. I got into like the backstories of everything, the villages, the clans. I've watched countless videos on like NC Hammer 23. I don't know if you guys watch him on YouTube. He is a fucking S tier source for this stuff. Swag Kage is another really good one. They have just a bunch of good videos about like just Naruto lore theories, who would win, stuff like that. So I got like balls deep in that shit. So I don't think anything will ever get me that hyped, and it's really depressing to say.
That is really, and I will say there's only a couple anime I'll say that have gotten me close to that level.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably Hunter x Hunter and Black Clover.
For me, it was Black Clover, One Piece in parts.
Yes.
Like mildly in parts. What was another one that I was just recently? Oh, the time I got reincarnated as a slime, I got pretty fucking invested in that too. So that one's also a banger if you guys haven't seen it. Very few have gotten me to the point of where I like in terms of being in love with it like I was in Shippuden.
And that's one thing I hate about Naruto is that it set a bar for me for most anime.
It's tough.
That it's made me an anime snob in a way.
Yeah,
Like, I
it
expect
does.
every.
But like the story is just so enveloped with so much lore, and there's just so much information of like all the clans, all of the jutsus, the dojutsus, the Gekke Genkai, the Jinchurikis. Like, there's just so much, and it's just like, this is amazing. It's really good.
So keep that in mind while you're watching the tuning exams, Damien.
For the next 5 years. I
I
told you, all you have to do is get through the tuning exams, and then you can just skip straight to Shippuden.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Watch
then
the
keep a
very
list
last
handy next to you.
episode of Naruto.
Keep the list handy next to you of all the fillers, because you're definitely going to want to skip all of them.
Yes, I mean there's some where they some are kind of cool. Then there's some where Naruto and Sakura are literally just looking through a cat village because they're trying to, relive something like Sasuke did as a child.
You only need to watch three filler like little sections. It's Minato's backstory, Itachi's backstory, and Obito's backstory. Anything else, forget about it.
There's filler after, I'm gonna say the end. At the end,
there's a lot in the end, bro. It's fucking mind numbing.
And that filler is pretty good too. It's not. I don't even know if you call it filler because it's over at that point, but it's like more of a continuation. I don't know.
I didn't watch it. I watched where Naruto and Hinata like walk out into that area after that thing happens, and then that's it. I'm done.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely do the Naruto One Piece thing.
So that is, I am actually gonna finally get through everything. Now, I think I needed something to actually binge and get me in that mood to want to binge.
Yeah.
And Naruto just not the thing to get me in that mood.
No.
You know?
It's not.
But Attack on Titan definitely did it. I was told by one of my boys that I need to now go watch some of the YouTube videos on some of the foreshadowing and all that shit and get deeper into it.
It's pretty
and
nuts.
I said, I probably will.
Yeah. It gets pretty crazy, actually. So in terms of manga, I haven't been reading much. I finished Solo Leveling, and now all I want to do is talk about Solo Leveling. I'm caught up on the Boruto manga. Now that the JJK season is over, I'm going to pick that manga up where it left off. And then in terms of watching, I've finished the new 3 episodes of Zom 100. They're pretty good. I like it. It's gonna definitely be like just like a fun anime to watch. Like, it's probably gonna be my new Devil as a part-timer, where I just want to watch something, and I'll just throw that on. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. And then One Piece, I've watched a lot more of too. I'm on episode like 930 something, 940 something.
Almost at the 1,000 episode mark.
Yeah. So far, Wano is probably the best I've seen in terms of like animation and pacing in the entirety of One Piece, and it just really sucks that it's 900 episodes in.
Is that saying much though? At that point.
Yes and no, because again, One Piece is like good in parts. Like, I had to literally start this fucking anime like 4 times before I could actually like.
I got 200 episodes and quit, and then had to go back and rewatch it again.
No, I never made it past episode 3. Every single time I did it until the last one, I couldn't make it past episode 3, and then I don't know what it was. I was just like, I need to fucking watch this. I made it through.
You and me had it at the same exact time too. Like, I was 100 or so episodes ahead of you at one point.
Oh yeah, you were. And then I just.
Well, I just gave up. I haven't given up, but I'm like, I need a...
Dude, Whole Cake Island and stuff like that is hard to watch.
And I'm about to go to Cake Island.
Yeah, it's rough.
But Funimation got rid of the dubs.
Did they?
Yeah, I was on there yesterday. It's up to like right before the time skip. Everything after that.
Yeah, I watch it.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, they are. That's where I'm watching it.
Not the dub.
All dub. I've not seen any sub for One Piece. Ever. All 980 or 930 episodes I've watched so far are all dubbed.
I'll check again, but I checked my Crunchyroll because I'm like, all right, I'll check Crunchy. Actually, I checked Netflix first. Netflix only had to the time skip.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, almost everything is dubbed on One Piece for anime.
I know that they have the new Red movie dub, but I swear I went to Crunchy. Maybe I just didn't navigate it right. I might have been trying to do it. Like,
Crunchyroll is pretty fucking dumb for that shit.
Yeah,
Like
because I tried to
navigating
do
through
it.
stuff.
Yeah, so I might have messed up, but yeah, I was a little disappointed with Funimation because I'm grandfathered into the old Funimation plan. It's like $4 a month, so I just keep it.
I did the 60 for the year, and then once I realized that like everything I wanted to watch was on Crunchyroll, I was just like, okay, I don't care enough to keep this.
Trevor, to let you know for sure, Crunchyroll does have everything dubbed.
Okay, cool. I must have just looked at it wrong because I definitely checked Crunchyroll because that was like my.
Well, and sometimes what Crunchyroll will do, and this has fucked me up before, is some anime they'll have both the dub and the sub on one thing. But like Demon Slayer, for example, they have the dub one separate from the actual.
That's probably it because I was looking at it and I think I just seen the sub under the titles for One Piece, so I'm like, oh shit, they don't have it.
But I did confirm. I just went on the One Piece page on Crunchyroll, and everything is dubbed sub.
Okay.
To a certain degree. So you should be good on that front. You just gotta figure out where you left off.
I can do that. Which I've actually been rewatching the One Piece live action too.
So Trevor, what are you watching or reading right now?
So I'm on book 4 of Solo Leveling. I'm doing the light novels as well. So I'm on book 2 of it. And I think for every 3 manga is 1 book, roughly. So I'm a little further ahead.
And each manga has like 3 chapters in it.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit further ahead in the light novel than I am in the manga, but I'm trying to kind of keep up with both of them. I'm loving it. I might go in my top 5, honestly. I need to watch more of the anime, but I think I'm really gonna enjoy this one. It's definitely the one I'm looking forward to the most this year. So I did watch episode 1 of Solo Leveling. I got caught up on Demon Slayer. I have 2 episodes left of JJK. I'm caught up on Shield Hero.
I need to
as
watch
far
that.
as this season's great. Like honestly,
that's what everybody's saying.
I would honestly skip season 2.
I've already watched season 2.
See, I did, and I don't remember shit from it.
I don't remember a lot, that's for sure.
I thought about going back and rewatching. I'm like, no, but this season I'm loving it. I feel like I'm actually watching Rising of the Shield Hero again.
Yeah, my homie Blake's been telling me that season 3 has been super good.
And then I'm also almost caught up on Goblin Slayer. I think I have 1 or 2 episodes left.
This shit's fire. I love Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, this season's really good. I really enjoyed this season. And I think, other than rewatching live action One Piece, because I don't like to watch something new when I'm going to bed. I like to throw on something that I've already watched. So that's what I've been watching as I go to sleep at night.
You get soup?
Yeah, instead of fries.
Ew, it looks like it has corn.
I think
it's a chicken tortilla soup, so that makes sense. Hell yeah.
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
No, fuck you guys.
Oh, that's fair. Brought chicken, but...
Did you bring enough for the class?
I did, but
Liar.
nobody wanted any.
You're a liar.
They didn't supply me with the white rice, and I had to go to my next door neighbor's house and endanger my life.
True. You did have to do that.
If my DoorDasher happens to be watching our fucking 18 view fucking podcast, fuck you, you're an asshole.
Facts.
But I love your support.
How much did you tip?
I don't know. Allison did all that. So
So you probably got a good tip. Allison's nice. Unlike you.
Yeah, I'm always a 20% tip until I have to go and get my food from my neighbor's house.
That's what I hate about DoorDash is that you tip before you get it. I'm like,
So you know you can go and change it, right?
no, because I never DoorDash.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
you
either.
can change, or maybe like Uber Eats. One of them you can go and change it.
Okay.
But, not that I would, because to be fair, the way my house is, if you were to look at it, my house is the first house on that corner. So I could see where he fucked up, but like, it was kind of cold and wet, and I quite frankly didn't want to have to
Go outside.
go.
Facts.
See, and I
Yeah.
think they should have like a minimum tip that you have to give the driver, like $5 to $10 or whatever, depending on the order. But if you choose not to, you have to give a good reason as to why you are not tipping this driver. Like they left it on your neighbor's porch instead of yours. Then yeah, I'm
I
not
agree.
going to give you a good tip or any tip.
Well, and there's a trick to it, but we're not the DoorDash Uber Eats podcast, so we'll talk about that another time.
That's going to be on
Oh.
Fridays.
It's gonna be
Indeed.
that's Fat Friday. So if nobody else has got anything, we're gonna head on to the news segment.
Run it.
So first thing on our news is Manuel's really hungry. He's chowing down on that soup right now.
And it's not very
Second
good.
off, sorry to hear that. So we got Dragon Ball Daima panel is happening on the 28th. I also heard that this is the creators behind Sparking Force are also going to be there. They're going to give my understanding is some behind the scenes of what has been going on and probably give some more update on, release date for Sparking Force. Hopefully we get one by then, because I'm wanting that game so bad right now.
I
So
have a hot take about Dragon Ball Daima.
I think it's just
what's your-
it's the appetizer.
yeah.
I hate it. I think it's an absolute waste of time. Give me more super.
I agree. That's not a hot take. I feel like that's everybody's general opinion on it, honestly.
Especially if they're gonna say it's like not canon or not disclose if it's canon yet, then I'm like, I super don't give a fuck then.
It'll
Well,
be
so-
as much canon as Dragon Ball GT.
I was
Right.
gonna say GT's technically canon now, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
And
somehow.
They've taken pieces of it. That's why.
I could
Yeah.
see them doing it, like, 'cause I mean, like, you have Future Trunks' timeline, you have the normal timeline. I could see that just being an alternate timeline, and then
They're gonna have a Super Saiyan 5, calling it.
they already do. It's the Gold Monkey.
No, it's not, Trevor. Jesus fucking
Gold
Christ.
Monkey.
I love his face every time we fucking bring it up.
I literally
Yeah,
sent you
good
video
shit.
proof explaining to you how it's absolutely not Super Saiyan 5.
And let's give him a sword too, so he's a sword user.
Oh my
I
god.
also sent you a video on that telling you how Trunks wasn't, so
I don't care what other people's opinions are. He uses a sword. He's a sword user.
Whatever
No, he's not.
floats your boat.
he's just the guy with the sword.
Same thing. Sword user.
That is absolutely not the
No.
same thing.
There's a difference between a sword user and a person that uses a sword.
They're
Well,
so
I
different.
know-
In fact, they have a whole other name for them. Go
Yeah.
up to a samurai and be like, "You're not a real sword user. You're just a guy with a sword."
I didn't say that. I would consider a samurai a sword wielder.
Trevor, now you're just being a dick face.
I'm just saying. Trunks killed one of the most powerful overlords in the universe with the sword.
Trunks also got Gohan killed, so
He didn't know what he was
Yeah.
doing, and he didn't have his
And
sword
that-
at the time.
is a level of disrespect that I will never be able to forgive.
It wasn't our
To be
Gohan.
honest, Akira Toriyama also killed Gohan.
And
I think
Goku.
Gohan's the only character to never die in the main timeline.
Mm.
Oh no, he's
That's
died,
not true. He's
but
died.
Not,
When did he die?
When he got eaten by Boo?
He didn't die.
no, that doesn't count. He didn't die. He was
He just got absorbed.
yeah. I'm just saying his character was killed when they stopped giving him the push that he was supposed to get.
Yeah.
His character died when they made him Great Saiyan Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fact.
That was tough.
Anyways, before we get on a whole nother tangent,
Trevor.
get back to the news. One Piece is now going to be airing weekly on Netflix. I believe it's Egghead Island is the next arc, right?
It is indeed.
So they're going to be doing that weekly, similar to, I guess, what Crunchyroll does. Which is probably making One Piece the definite, or making Netflix the definite spot to be watching anything One Piece related.
Isn't that where the One Piece is coming out on too?
Yep.
Correct. Yep.
It seems like Netflix is really trying to push into the anime field, and I think they're smart for choosing One Piece because it's the only one that kind of doesn't have a secure home. And they're also really focusing on Pokemon as well. And it, from some of the rumors I've heard, we were talking about a little bit ago, that it sounds like they might even be trying to push for Dragon Ball as well.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
But
No.
as far as bringing up Pokemon, that actually goes into our next news title. Two Pokemon related news articles we got. The Pokemon TV app is going to be removed from the digital stores permanently in March. So
I used this a long time ago. It's been a long time, but I used to use it.
I'd like to say I'm shocked, but I'm not. We know that Netflix is pretty much
Trying to
similar
hold
to how
the
they
hand
are
down.
with One Piece. They're the #1 spot for anything Pokemon related. They've released everything from Journeys. They have the back catalog from, Indigo League or Kanto, whatever it's called.
They had the Orange League too, I think.
Johto, Kanto.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if they end up having the whole back catalog